I guess my question is, how much taxpayer money should go to fund drag queen story hours on military bases?
You know, drag queen story hours is not something that the department funds.
Wait a second. That's
Why are they happening on military bases? I just showed you the evidence. Why are they happening?
I will say again, this is not something that we support or fund.
He's a beautician. How do you do?
That's actually not what the record seems to suggest. You were going to fund one at Ramstein Air Force Base. That one got canceled, but that's DOD insignia. That's a drag queen story hour for children. Then also at Malmstrom Air Force Base outside of Great Falls, Montana, you had a drag queen story hour for kids.
A few moments later.
Well, so you think hosting a drag queen story hour on a military base isn't supporting the drag queen story hour?
I stand by what I just said.
What are you looking at?
Stand by what I just said.
You may stand by it, but it's belied by the evidence over and over again. I mean, are you aware of the piece? Biden's military, Air Force Base in Montana holds drag show, drag queen story hour for kids in the Wall Street Journal. Are you aware of that?
Again, I will say what I said before.
You're saying what you're saying, but I guess it just doesn't comport with the facts. General
I'm sorry, Mr. Handicapped Man. I didn't mean to offend you. Do you speak sign language? Can you read lips? Let me break it down. If you don't answer me when I speak to you, I'm gonna put my foot in your ass. Is that clear, dummy?
Much later.
So you think hosting a drag queen story hour on a military base isn't supporting the drag queen story hour?
I stand by what I just said.
But
Much later. Much.
Last time to question you mentioned 2 years ago that you wanted to better understand white rage. And so my question is this: did you read this book? No. Well, it is What is White Privilege is the book, and it's actually written by a DOD official, a senior official in diversity, equity, and inclusion, and there are now hundreds of these books in dozens of schools, and I wonder if you guys connect this to your problems with recruiting.
What's your name, girlfriend?
But we little boys call me Dick, so you call me Dick.
Dick.
Yeah, bro?
You like the way I handle these white boys, Dick.
Oh, yeah.
You think you feel good to see a black man right there, huh?
Malcolm X.
But let me tell you something, Dick.
Yeah, brother?
Why don't you come close?
I am not your damn brother! Now just give me 20 squad now!
I've never read it, never seen it. Frankly, I don't even think about that stuff. I think about
Go ahead and put up the next slide.
Pages of the force.
Go ahead and put up the next slide, please. Okay, well, in the next slide, this is a tweet by one of your employees in charge of diversity, equity, and inclusion, and it's patently racist. They say that she had to give Karen the business, that she talks about caudacity, presumably of Caucasian people. So I guess, why does the... well, why is that...
Like, you're not getting an argument from me. That's terrible, it's wrong, she shouldn't be doing that.
Should she be fired?
I don't... That's a DOD employee, not U.S. military uniform.
It is now official. CNN projects that Donald Trump has been elected president, defeating Vice President Kamala Harris and making a political comeback unlike any in modern American politics.
NBC News, ABC News, and CNN have all called Pennsylvania for Donald Trump. This election is over. Donald Trump is going to be the 47th president of the United States, and he has won re-election. So, buckle up, race for impact.
Donald Trump will be the 47th president of the United States of America. And so the man who has upended all the rules of politics in America is president for a second time. The man who has been impeached twice, who has a criminal conviction, who stands accused of trying to overthrow the result of the last election, has won this one. It is a quite extraordinary moment. Whatever you think of him, love him or hate him, it is a stunning political comeback. Donald J. Trump, property developer, reality TV star turned politician, is back in the White House. This is an historic moment for America, but also for the world.
Hello, boys! I'm back!
Much later.
Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States.
Coincidence.
This is a great honor to sign this. I'm sorry, you're fired. Get out of here.
The following Thursday.
Right off the top, new week, new executive orders. So we expect President Donald Trump to sign 3 new orders in relation to the military on day 1 of Pete Hegseth's job as our nation's newly confirmed Secretary of Defense. So those orders include policies for transgender service members, a ban on several DEI initiatives, and reinstating members of the military who were discharged for refusing to get the COVID vaccines.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
I'm sorry, you're fired. Get out of here.